What's going on, guys? Right now my hatch is warming up behind me. I would point the camera over this way, but it's so bright out that everything on the camera just becomes white. So I'm letting her warm up right now. I actually had to jump start it with my Odyssey because I left the gauges on overnight, so the battery was dead. Something I need to rewire later. But we're getting ready to go to the track right now to try to get a better time, because last time we went to the track this past weekend, we had a couple issues with the car. The first two passes, the shift linkage popped off over the bushing on the transmission. So like there's this little rubber bushing and you need a washer to keep it all like together, but I didn't have the washer on there. The shift linkage popped off the first pass, and then the second pass we tried to fix it with a soda can that we folded in half, but that wasn't strong enough. It still was able to push that off. And then the last pass, we got a washer, everything was good, but then right in first gear, I blew a charge pipe because I found out that one of my pipes wasn't bead rolled at the end, which I never knew about because that one has never popped off before. So right now I'm getting ready to go to PFI so I can get that last intercooler pipe bead rolled so I don't blow another boot off, and then we're gonna go head over to the track. Today is a test and tune, so I'll be able to get way more passes in than I did this last weekend since that was an event. But yeah, she's warming up, she's ready to go. And wish me luck. I'm really hoping we can get her into the deep 10s and maybe get a high 9. We'll see what happens today. I'm probably gonna meet up with a few people at the track. But yeah, wish me luck. Getting ready to head over to PFI right now, and then we'll be on our way. All right, so I'm at PFI and I got my front bumper off. I also got this charge pipe off right here. This is the charge pipe that connects the turbo to the intercooler. And as you can see right here, there is no bead roll on the intercooler pipe here. So there's nothing for the clamp to grab onto. It can just kind of slip out from underneath it. This side is already bead rolled, so I don't need to worry about that. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and bead roll this side real quick, and then that boot won't be able to come apart again. And hopefully she stays together for a good pass. How's the move going?
A lot of work.
Tough?
Yeah.
Damn. She's getting pretty cleared out. Sad.
It is.
It's really sad.
I'm a little choked up.
We'll get something figured out for sure. Are you just gonna start moving stuff to your house for now until you find somewhere to go? Damn. Sad.
Just putting that bitch. There's the problem. Kyle, it's on a fucking bend. Like,
It's never
Kyle.
came off before though. So I didn't know it wasn't bead rolled.
Yeah, you just can't clamp on a bend. See?
Oh yeah.
About an inch straight, you clamped on a bend.
Yeah, that's an issue too.
Yeah, if this pipe was this much longer, it wouldn't be an issue. But when you clamp on a bend, it just tends to not clamp quite right. Whatever.
As long as it holds for today.
It will. We'll get our time.
That's all we need.
You got all of us supporting you. There's spray.
Support you guys as well.
Oh yeah, take some dino sauce and spray on there.
Yeah? Keep it stuck on there? I'm down.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got that charge pipe bead rolled, everything's back together, and I'm gonna head over to the track right now. Alright guys, so I just made it to the track, but I had some issues on the way over here. So a good like 15 miles into the journey, my weight plate decided to come off on one side and it ripped my bumper off. And I'm not sure how all three of these bolts came out. I know for a fact I had them tight, but they ripped out of there somehow. The bottom two nuts that are normally welded on right here are completely gone, and then this top nut was kind of cross-threaded, like the threads were messed up on the inside. So what I had to do was pull over real quick, and luckily I had tools, so I stole a nut from this side because this side was fine. I don't know why this side came apart, but I stole a bolt from this side and then put it into this top nut right here. I just kind of forced it in because the threads were messed up. And then I also had a ratchet strap and I looped it around just to kind of hold it, just to make it over here because I didn't have any extra hardware with me. But I made it to the track and Emilio brought me some bolts from the shop. So I'm just gonna run a couple nut and bolts through these holes right here, and we're gonna send it. She should be ready to go. I'm gonna zip tie the bumper back on, and then I already got the slicks on the car. It's already been inspected. So all we have to do now is get that thing tightened down, get the bumper on, and we can put her in line. All right, so we got the hatch in line. The weight plate should be ready to go. We're getting ready to make our first pass today, and hopefully she just goes through the gears like she needs to, and hopefully the axles don't snap, and hopefully we get a clean pass. I probably should have let out of it, but it was not doing that last weekend for sure. Not sure what I'm gonna do. I might try to mess with the tune. My buddy has his laptop. We might just try to add some fuel to it and go from there. But at least it made a clean pass, went through all the gears, but something is up with the tune for sure right now. Alright, so that's definitely the problem here. The fuel pressure regulator line just popped off the intake, so she was going way lean. I'm just really hoping that didn't hurt the motor at all. So we just need to get a zip tie on that. So we did mess with the tune some and add fuel, but obviously it was just that the whole time, so we're gonna put the tune back to where it was and try it again, and hopefully she holds up. I mean, it went 10.7 with no working fuel pressure regulator, and that was a boost leak right there. And I could definitely tell it was way down on power for sure, and it still went 10.7. So hopefully it holds up. I'm just really hoping the motor's not too hurt, because I should have let out when I saw the air fuels were like 14, almost 15. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to make my second pass. So just pray that the motor is doing all right. We definitely put it through hell on that last run. I definitely should have let out. I knew something was up, but thankfully it is still running. Hopefully there's not something that we weakened in the motor that's gonna let it go this pass, but I guess we'll see. We still went 10.7, that's my personal best, and it was definitely down on power, so we'll see if we can get a better pass right now. Just fell out on me. Let some air out of the slicks, that definitely helped the 60 foot. But she was coming in and out of boost right there. So we'll see what she did. So that one was a 10.9. Not sure what's happening with the tune right now, but she's acting funny. This sucks because I swear when we were just out last weekend, she was running so good, but we were having problems with the shifter. So yeah, not sure what she's doing, but at least it's a consistent 10-second car now. I'm gonna get her back in line and we'll just keep trying. Hey! Got it. Stop.
It's pushing fuel, bro. Fuel. Yeah, I think it's fuel, bro. Oh, man.
From where?
I don't know.
Fuel or oil? That looks like oil. That's oil, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Damn. I feel like it did.
It's oil.
Is it?
Yeah. Where's that pissing out from, bro? I saw it just pissing over here, bro. Dude, it was spooling out.
The drain plug's still in.
Everything fucking feel good in there though, like motor-wise?
Yeah, sounded fine.
I wonder if the feed line broke off or something. Yeah, I think it might be that.
Now I feel bad.
We're gonna turn you.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn you straight away and get you off the track over to the side.
Yep.
We're gonna push you back off.
Because it's gonna be slick. Oh, whoa. There's a hood latch, man. You can't just slam a hood.
No, you can't just fuck the track. How's that?
So what was it, the oil filter?
Yeah, the O-ring on the oil filter blew out, so I don't know why it would have done that. It just like made too much oil pressure, I guess. But it just got oil everywhere, all over the track, so I feel kind of bad about that.
Yeah, I got the video of that.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
bro.
we just need an oil filter. So.
Yeah, right.
Oh, she loved me.
Oh shit.
This was laying around the Xterra.
It's a K&N.
K&N.
Dang, that's the good shit.
I know, I got
dude.
axles, I got everything in there, bro.
I got the Fram in here that everyone hates. They're like, get rid of that junk.
Well, now you got a K&N.
Yeah, well now, yeah, there you go. K&N.
It is real
no more
junk.
Fram.
Yep.
That's the good stuff.
Well, I'm just gonna try to go up to the little shop over there and fill it back up with buy 5 more quarts of oil.
And then now run your 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just wipe everything
If that
down.
happens again, that dude's gonna be.
Oh, they're gonna be pissed.
So?
It's not gonna happen
Dude, that dude
again.
was honestly, he was kind of a dick.
He was.
I did not mean to do that. He broke my hood latch.
Yeah.
He slammed my hood and snapped it.
Yeah.
And dented my hood.
Trust me.
He's like,
I
that's
was
what
dude,
you get for dirtying up the track.
Yeah.
What a
Because Roman was like, hey man, don't slam his hood. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, you shouldn't be messing up our truck.
He's like, God forbid I made you do some work tonight. My bad.
Sorry.
My bad. You had to fucking sweep up some
I
oil.
did not mean to freaking.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, that's what we meant to do tonight. We came out,
Yeah,
we were gonna just piss oil everywhere and just piss Bandamere off. That's what we're doing. Like, no, it's fucking racing. That shit happens all the time. Chevy oil pan, that'll work. That'll hold some oil. 16 torques, baby.
Damn.
There's still some oil.
What else you got in that Xterra, dude?
Oh, I got a big block in there if you want it.
Yeah, good thing it didn't completely run out of oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the filter came loose and then it let the seal blow out because I just put my hand on it and it just came off like pretty like easy. So
You, bro? Got you. I got axles if you need them too.
Maybe. Hopefully not. Now look.
said no.
Hey, now it's raining. It's
I did all that work for
it's
nothing.
always something, dude. Jesus. She leaking? Good?
Good.
How's the oil pressure?
it's good. It's at 40 psi and idle and it's still a little cold, so she's good.
Nah.
But they shut down the track because it started to rain and now the track's wet. So everyone went home, but at least we were able to get some oil from their little store over here. Roman had an oil filter and we'll still be able to drive her home. We also put it on Emilio's GSR blades right here because my Mickey Thompsons are on cords. So
It's
those need
raining?
replaced. Yeah.
Oh, it's wet.
Yeah, so we're gonna run it home all the blades and I'll get a new set of tires on her.
Drove it here, ran it, and you
I
drive
drove it, did the 10.7 again. I hit my personal best again and I still get to drive it home. And I ran it way lean the first pass, way too lean. And then it almost dumped off. Dude, you're lucky you saw that.
You're lucky he saw that.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said you're lucky you saw that.
Yeah, I'm lucky you saw
Yeah.
that. Or else the hatch would have been done right there.
It would have been in the wall probably.
I was like, and it looked like y'all. I was like, is that E85? Is that some corn coming out of there? I was like, oh.
Yeah, and those tires are oily, dude.
Yeah, the inside of my slicks are caked in oil.
Yeah.
It's whatever. He's still going though.
Still gonna drive it an
That
hour.
just tells me I need to go through the car.
go through the
I need to
car.
go through the car and stop. Every time we come to the track, I'm just in such a rush and I skip out on everything. That's just how I am, and I think everyone knows that. But I think I'm gonna take a sec and go through the car. And I also want to dyno it on the slicks because I think that's another huge part of why it might have been doing that like boost cut thing, like coming in and out, because the boost by gear doesn't know what gear it's in. My gearing's way off with the little tires when I dyno it on a 26-inch radial. So now when I go to the track and I have a little tire, it doesn't know what gear it's in because it throws it all off. That's my guess at least. But
Axles held up.
yeah, the axles held up. Out of everything I was worried about, that didn't even have a problem. That's the only thing I thought might go.
Doesn't use a goddamn one of them. Like, all right.
Oh well.
That was fun though. Still got some seat time. It's all that matters.
It's only the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
She's gonna
still
go
have more time to
9.
piss
She's
off.
gonna go 9. She has to. Or I'm gonna be.
Are you guaranteeing it?
I can't guarantee nothing. How this thing
going nice.
how this thing acts, I can't guarantee nothing.
It's going nice.
It's a street queen. That's all I can say. It just hates the track. Always an issue over here. But on the streets, when we're out going to the meets, she loves it. But that's that.
Damn. I'm getting all prettied up.
Yeah, I needed my mom did. So yeah, what do you think? Is it weird in here?
It's weird. There's no lifts. It's really weird.
It's really weird, man. It's like crazy. You walk around here and it's like, what? I'm
Honestly, never realized it was so big.
It's huge.
And you just even have another bay next door, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing with most of it?
Or did you
Just
have
your
the
house,
entire
the lifts and
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah. taking to my
Then
house.
all like the little parts were going to that storage unit.
Yep, storage units. We got multiple storage units. I got yeah, the lifts being set up at the shop, the house shop. Was gonna be my race shop. Now it's gonna be the shop for a minute.
Yeah.
Won't be permanent, but it'll get us going. So we're not down too long, so everyone can get their stuff. So.
Well, it's about time you got a haircut at least.
Right? I know. It's needed. I haven't had one since we went to Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
It was getting long.
Yeah. So anyone wants to know what I look like with short hair, they can go back to the Florida episodes.
Or tomorrow they're gonna find out.
Oh yeah, that too. But yeah, it's crazy.
It is.
What do you think?
Of what?
All of
Just,
this.
I don't even know, dude.
Yeah.
It sucks, honestly.
Yeah. The show keeps going on.
Yep.
We won't slow down too much. I got dynos available, so it's not like we're stuck not cleaning up the tunes, so. Till mine's where I decide to put it. Whether it's there or somewhere else. Figure it out.
Probably just like set up the 4-post and raise a car up onto it.
Yeah, we thought about that too. Put it in front of the 4-post and then we could always dyno one. Like to build a little sound room if we could. Soundproof
Yeah,
room and
that'd be nice. So wherever you go next, then you won't have to
Full,
worry
like-
about the neighbors.
yeah, and it could be like a YouTube studio, lighting's good and everything else, so
Yeah, we'll get
we
something.
get really in depth. Like things awesome. It's just, you know, it's just change.
Just another chapter.
Yep, that's it. Just keeps going.
I'm still stuck on running 10s in my book right now.
I know,
need the
I'm
next
gonna-
chapter on that.
The next chapter is Brent's gonna jump in your car.
And then it's gonna go 950 first
At
pass.
least I'll know what it's doing.
Yeah.
I can sort it out pretty fast.
I mean, hey, she made it home. So
Oh, that's the thing, right?
I always drive it there, drive it back over an hour away.
Well, you said you were running 10s and not even trying. Almost.
Yeah, now it does 10s every time.
Yeah, it's like nothing. As soon
So-
as you figure out the 9, it'll do 9s every time, like not even trying. So that's how it works. You got
It's
the
just
power.
how it goes.
You got the power. You just gotta feel it out.
Dude, she did not want to go to the track today, though. I can tell you that much. On the way there, my weight plate fell off. The 3 bolts on one side fell off, and it was dragging on the highway. Luckily, I had tools, and I just stole a bolt from the other side and got it down there. And then Emilio brought me some stuff. Then the first pass, that regulator line popped off, and it was way lean. I'm so honestly surprised it didn't melt something. It was lean. And then the second pass, it was the controller was coming in and out. You know, it was doing that surge like they do on the dyno. It was like, rah, rah, still went 10-9 like that.
Weird, because I don't even have.
Yeah.
I don't even have quick spool set up or anything.
No?
I don't. Yeah, your car I set up totally different than that. So.
And then that third pass, the oil filter came loose somehow, even though that's been on there for months and it's never had an issue. It blew the seal, got oil all over the track.
Dang.
And they had to clean it all up. Then we got that fixed, and then on the way home, it's perfect. It just loves the street. I was ripping it on the way down here. It's not a problem at all.
Well, the track loads it a lot harder.
Yeah.
I don't know why the filter came loose. I never.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's crazy.
But we'll get them all sorted.
Yeah, we will. Well, now we'll have more time because you know it's not such a. You know what I mean? Because when you got this much overhead, you really gotta like work hard. You work hard to pay your bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So moving it like this for a bit, it's gonna kind of be a little more relaxing on me for a bit. And,
It's relaxing and stressful at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it'll give us some time to like really get some things sorted out. So we got yours, Kong's, and some other ones that you know, Kong's trying to make the half mile. So there's some things that'll get sorted out quick. So it should be awesome.
Yep. Well, I'm yours for the rest of the night if you need some help
Nice.
loading up.
Nice. Yeah. We're getting my hair did, and then yeah, keep loading, keep moving stuff. All the fab stuff's getting bussed over to the other shop now, and then that way the fab stuff can just keep going. You know, we won't slow down that much. So, 'cause once that 4-post lifts up, it should go pretty quick.
Yeah.
we're thinking to put the dyno on caster so we can roll up there. And then
Put the dyno on caster wheels?
Yeah, and then we could strap it to the lift when we want to use it for a bit. Until I put a hole in the ground. If I'm going to put a hole there, I will. If not, I'll just wait until we get the new place. So, made an offer on
once you get the new place.
Huh?
Once you get a new place.
Yeah. Yeah, we got that offer in on the one, but my gut doesn't really feel it, so.
So not feeling that one?
No.
Because that's one for rent still, right?
Yeah, it's still for rent, so. You know, it's a possibility, but it's not what I want. So.
We need something that's just yours. Or just ours.
Yeah, just like our deal. A Boostedboiz compound. Isn't that what
a Boostedboiz HQ.
Yeah.
Would be perfect.
So perfect. Yeah. Excited to see where it all goes.
Same.
Yeah. It's like scary, nervous, fun, sad. So many emotions, you know. Been here for so long. Yeah. Seems like every 10 years. So every 10 years I move. So like I just want to get somewhere now.
Yeah, just be done moving.
Yeah. And just keep growing.
Yeah, and paying someone you don't even know, or just
yeah.
If you can own the building.
For them just to pull the rug out from under you like anytime they want, you know. Which is their building, it's their, you know, it stinks. The timeline would have been better, you know, if they gave me a little more notice, but you know, it is their stuff, it's not mine, so it's what it is. So, you know, the people that bought the building, they don't know me from anybody else. Although they do watch the channel.
Do they?
So, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I was in his phone as Boostedboiz Brent, so that just tells me they watch the channel. So that's kind of funny.
Well, obviously he wasn't a mega fan.
No. Well, I think he's just doing his job. So it is what it is. Whoever's above him is not a mega fan.
Yeah.
So I just made it home in the hatch. I was over at PFI for a little bit, helping them clean some stuff up, but she made it back all right. We definitely had a couple scares at the track. The very first pass, the vacuum line going to the regulator popped off, and it went way lean, and I definitely should have let out, but I didn't. And thankfully the motor didn't get hurt, at least not that we can see right now. It sounds like it's running fine still. And then we went for a second pass, and the boost controller seemed like it was acting up. It was like kind of surging in and out of boost. I'm not sure if you can really hear it on the video, but something was definitely up with it. And then the third pass, the oil filter backed itself out just barely, I guess, and the O-ring on the filter kind of blew itself out under pressure, and it started spraying oil all over the track, which I feel really bad about because they had to shut down that whole lane for a bit just to clean it up. But yeah, so we did have a couple issues with the hatch, but we did tie with our personal best that I did a while back, which was a 10.7 at 134 miles an hour was today's best time, but I know I went 10.7 before in the past. And the 60 foot definitely has some improvement. We left a lot of air in the slicks. The very first pass, they were like 10 PSI, and then we did air them down after, and the 60 foot did improve. But on that one, it was only a 1.7 60 foot, which this car usually will do a consistent like 1.6 with the slicks set at the right pressure, but I wanted to have them set at a higher pressure so I don't snap my stock axles, and that seemed to be working as far as keeping my axles alive. But yeah, we went 10.7. and it was way low on power because this was the pass that went way lean, and it was only going 134 miles an hour, which when the car was making 600 on Brent's dyno, it was trapping, you know, 138, 139 easily, and now it's making more, and it should be trapping, you know, even higher. We're using the same dyno, so if the dyno says it's making more, it should be going faster than that, and I could feel it. The car was definitely down on power right there, so definitely something we're gonna have to work on. But good news is that she still drives home, and it is still a streetable car, you know. Drove it to the track an hour, drove it back, and no issues with that. She just really loves the street, I guess. Just always have issues at the track. So you might just have to keep her on the streets. I don't know, because every time I go on the street, it rips, no problem, smacks limiter, it's perfect. But right when it hits the track, the whole car falls apart. So it is what it is. We still went 10.7 today, so can't complain there. We still have some room to improve for sure. I want to get this thing into the deeper 10s by the end of the season, if not a high 9. I know you guys want to see a 9-second pass, and I do too, but there's a lot of little things I need to just do to the car, kind of go through it and I just kind of do little fixes here and there, but I think the car really is due for a complete makeover. So what I really want to try to do is just try to work with what I have, get it as deep into the 10s as I can, if not a high 9, and then I might be redoing the setup here like over this next winter, this upcoming winter, and I guess we'll just see where we go from there. My little cheap setup is working for right now. I know you guys are gonna give me crap because I always come unprepared and stuff needs to be checked on this car all the time, and it really is my fault, but I wanna get better at that. I wanna go through the car, get everything solid, and I don't know, it's just a learning curve for me as well. You guys are watching me learn. I don't know everything, and I'm slowly figuring things out as I go. Like obviously I need to have some sort of clamp on that regulator line. I don't know why I didn't have a zip tie or anything on it, but I didn't. And then obviously I need to double check everything before I go to race, make sure everything's tight. I need to make a little checklist before I go to the track next time. But that's where she's at for right now, guys. Unfortunately, we didn't get a better time, but we did tie with the personal best, and the hatch is still running strong, so that is some good news there. And I guess I'm gonna leave it at that. Also, as you guys just saw, PFI is pretty cleared out right now. We're trying to do everything that we can to help Brent find a new shop and you know, get him situated, because right now he really doesn't have anywhere to go. He's literally taking everything and putting it at his house. He does have a small shop behind his house, and right now they're gonna be working out of that until they find a more permanent home. So we need to get something done for them, because Brent deserves way more than that. It kind of sucks that they just bought the building, they kicked him out, and they really have nowhere to go because it was such a short notice. But ending on that note, it's gonna be it for tonight, guys, and as always, thanks for watching.